Hey peeps, it's Kay. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So I wanted to do this pretty quick video, just answering some questions that I get sometimes in the comments, and I just thought I would just make a video. I did do something like this a while back, but I have new subscribers since then, so it's kind of far back, so people might not want to go back that far. And I don't even know if it's on this channel. It might be on the other channel. So anyway, I thought I would go ahead and answer the questions in a video. So for those of you who are interested in knowing some of the supplies that I use, I will share with you what I use. But before I got any paint markers, I used to use Sharpies and Bics. This is what I used to use, and I'm gonna put some of my earlier magazine art pages after this video, so you can see the ones that I'll put some type of notation letting you know what I used on there. I mean, you can go back and look at the video and you'll see that I use these, but just to let you know, if this is something that you want to do and you don't have paint markers, you don't have to have paint markers. You can use Sharpies, you can use Bics, you probably can use Crayola. I don't know, I've never used them, but this is what I used in the beginning, and I actually forgot about them. I probably should pull them back out, because I can still use these even though I have paint markers, because sometimes my paint markers want to act up. I used to use, as far as my white pen, I used to use Uniball Signo, but I know a lot of artists love this pen. This is just not my jam. I just couldn't get it to write the way I wanted it to write. Sometimes my paint pens don't always, you will see me constantly shaking and testing it. That's because I don't prep them before I get on camera, which I should, but I don't. So they've been sitting for a while. So you'll see me sometimes switching them up because I just forget to prep them first. But if you're interested in trying magazine art, don't think that you need all the things, because this is what I used before I had the paint markers that I have. I used to use gelatos a lot, but I've been switching off using these recollection ones. I don't know, I kind of like them better. They, to me, blend a little bit better, but I still got my gelatos, and I'll use these up until they're gone. But these have been my jam, and they have a little sheen to them, like a little sparkle to them, so I like them. And I have to thank Elizabeth from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, because she is the one who used these a lot in her videos, and I got that idea from her, because she used to use them all the time and she raved about them, so I had to try them out. So I got those. So right now, what I use mostly, you see me pull this bag out. This is my trusty bag. This bag has been so many things, but for now it is my pen bag. So most of the time you see me use these markers, which are mostly Artistro. Artistro is a company that I discovered a while back, because I started out just with Posca, but I only used to have a white and black, and I wanted to try other colors, but Poscas aren't cheap. They are not. They are great paint pen, but they are not cheap. So although I love them, and I do have a lot of colors now, I treated myself, I think, for a birthday present or something to myself a while back. Artistros are pretty reasonably priced in my opinion, and I like supporting them because I believe they are a smaller company, if I'm not mistaken, but mostly I use them a lot on my videos. I do love them, of course, but I use them more so in my videos than the Posca ones, because they have supported my art a lot. They've shared my art. They always comment. I do tag them. I did tag Posca when I use Poscas as well. Oh God, excuse the dog next door. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry. I had to wait for them to stop. Yeah, so I have used Posca and I have tagged them. I always tag everybody if I use their products. And Posca has shared my work, I think, once. Um, Not saying that you have to, you know, I don't know. I just feel like if you support me, I should support you. So, I use Artistro a lot. But I love my Poscas and I will use my Poscas and I will tag Posca whether or not they share my work or not. But I gravitate towards Artistro because, and also because I have the extra fine point, which I use a lot. And these are not extra fine. I think the Poscas are fine point. To me, they're more like a medium point, but I don't know because it's in, I don't even know if this is Japanese or what. I don't know if these are considered fine or what, but they are not. The point on them, if you can see the point, is I don't know. I don't know if they're supposed to be fine or not, but you know, these I like because they just, it seems like the point, the tip is the same. It does seem like the tip is the same, right? But it really isn't when you write with them. I don't know. This one looks thinner, but it doesn't write thinner. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, so that's what I use. I use those mostly. So I do have Posca. These big ones are also by Artistro. These are the medium point. So these are the thicker point. I really, really like these as well. So if you're looking to try this and you want to get some markers, paint markers, if you're in on a budget, I would, or you just want to try it out and you don't want to break the bank. Sometimes you can find Poscas at a good deal. I think I got these at a good deal when I bought them because I know I didn't spend a lot. I don't even think there's that many. I think there's like 8 colors or 10 colors. I don't even know. But I know I didn't spend any more than 30 bucks. I don't even think I spent that much. I might not even spent 20. I might have got them on like a Black Friday or Amazon flash deal or something like that. Because I don't spend that much money on supplies. And yeah, so Artistro, I don't remember how much they were, but they were definitely cheaper than Posca. And although I am now an affiliate, it doesn't mean that I'm biased because I do like them. Before I was in the affiliate program, I bought these, and if you look back at my videos, you already know. Okay, so the other things that you probably see me use, not as much, but a water brush. This is a Tim Holtz water brush. This is my favorite water brush. I have another one, but this is my old one. It's so dirty. But this is my old one. My new one is in my other bag somewhere. And I use charcoal pencils to get that smudginess. So I have a couple of charcoal pencils in here. These are older. This is like when I first started, I used these Faber-Castell artist pens. They were good at the time until I found something better. They don't give me that really good opaque look. These are the Pitt pens, the thin ones by the same company. And these are fine, but they don't, after a while, for me anyway, they don't write over the acrylic when I use paint. And then this is the only, I don't even know why I have this in here because I don't use this at all anymore. I use this mostly now like for Bible journaling or regular journaling, stuff like that. So I probably shouldn't even have that in here because I don't even really use that. But if I need like a super fine, I guess I probably should leave it in there just in case one day I need a super fine point. This is a micron, the Pigma micron. This is a 0.03. Again, I don't use this as much, but I should leave it in here just in case I need a super fine point at some point. The other things you probably see me use when I'm messing up the lips. Oh goodness. I know sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So these are Aqua Markers, and these are by, I don't know how to say this. I know I'm going to butcher it. Letricet Aqua Marker. I have an Amazon store where I have all of these supplies, I believe, in that store. So they've always been there. The links have always been there, but just to let you know. I got this idea from my girl, Diane Fago. She used to use these. I don't know if she still does. She doesn't really do, it doesn't seem to be doing like the magazine art anymore like she used to, which is how I started. I started watching her, and then I discovered Elisa Burke, and I took Elisa Burke's magazine makeover class, and between their two styles, I kind of married the two styles and kind of made my own, I guess. So I know someone asked me for a tutorial. I don't do real good tutorials. And I just, I don't know, I feel a little weird about saying, oh, let me teach you how to do something that I kind of stole from somebody else, I guess. But yeah, it's because it's not my idea, so I feel weird about doing a tutorial. I did do a process one day. It is kind of hard though, even if I could do one, or I would do one. I have done a process before, which is very difficult for me because when I'm doing them on camera, you know, I have my music going and I'm just kind of like in a zone, and I don't know. I always have like whatever, usually I have a scripture or a quote in mind, and I have it written down so I don't have to search for that. But I really don't have an idea how I want to do the page until I'm actually sitting down doing it. So I don't have, it's very hard for me to be able to do it on camera where I have to think about it and explain it to you, because I don't know. I can try. That's all I can say. I can try to do another project. I'm not going to call it tutorial because to me, that's just not, to me, I can't teach something that I got from somebody else. So I don't feel right saying this is a tutorial. I can say this is my process because that's what I named it the last time when I did it, which was very difficult, but it was a very simple one. So I didn't have to think too much. And the next one will probably be a real simple one because I just can't, I don't know. I have a hard time talking through what I'm doing as I'm doing it, if that makes sense. But anyway, back to the pens. So these are just some extras that I forget to use and I'm trying to remember to use. So I had bought a set. These came in a set together, glitter and metallic. So I'm trying to incorporate other colors. Having a hard time doing that, but I'm gonna really try my best to do that. What I love about these though, let me get back to these, is that they're watercolor markers, so you can add water and you know, you can just with a little bit you can just move the color. So I can I have a couple of videos where I can link down below if you want to see how I've used these in the past. My lighting is a little bit better than it was back in the day, but it's still not perfect. I still need to work on it. And it's very hard, especially when you're doing magazines, because it's shiny. So there's always going to be some kind of glare, even if I don't directly put my light shine it onto the magazine, which I don't. I usually turn it away, but it's still somehow always get. I have an overhead light that I put on because if I don't put it on, I think it might be dark. But I should try it out one day and see if that helps with the glare. So that is it for my pens. I hope that answers any questions about my pens that I use. So now you know what pens I use. As far as everything else, I will show you, because I know someone asked me a while back if these were stickers. And here, when I add the flowers and the butterflies, and no, they are not. They are, the butterflies, I download these I just go to Google and I just put in butterfly collage images with a transparent background, and I just print them and I cut them out. That's how I get the butterflies, which I actually need to do that today because I don't have any. But the flowers, the roses, came from this book. I didn't even know this was in here. I had bought this book from eBay. This is my second one. But these are the flowers that you see me use because these pages, like the pages like this and the pages like this, I will use in like my journals that I make for my shop. But the flowers like these, I will most likely use these in my my magazine art. You see these like that? Like I really need to go in here, and I hate fussy cutting. That's why. That's why. Like these I use in my journals for my shop. But you see they have the flowers like this, so I cut these out. I hate to fussy cut, you guys. I really, really do. But I need to because I'm running out of flowers. Yeah, especially the big ones. So this is what this book looks like. And I got this idea from Diane Fargo as well. She uses this book, and she also uses another rose book. I want to try to find another rose book, and if I can find a butterfly one that's not expensive, I would rather do that than to print butterflies over and over again. But that is, I think that's it for supplies. I'm sure you guys seen the glues that I use. I use Avery glue stick. I use the purple one only because it's easier to see when it's drying. But the regular one is what I started using. I had got it when it was at Dollar Tree, and I really liked how it worked. So I looked on Amazon, and I get the 6-pack. I actually get it as a monthly. I think it's every 2 months it gets shipped to me, a 6-pack. And it's really cheap. I think it's like $5 for like 6. So this is the glue that I use. I know, Tam, if you watch it, I know you use the Jot glue from Dollar Tree. Someone sent me a bunch of those, and I just have not even opened them because I heard that they are bad. But maybe I should try it and see, because someone did gift them to me. So I should at least try them and see. But I don't want to stick down an image. I'll probably maybe just do a test image, because I don't want to, I'll be real mad if I put down an image and do all this to it and it peels up. I'll be really upset. But let me just I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the let me tell you the books, because I think I got asked about the books. So let me show you this one. This is the Artist Law from Michaels. It's a sketchbook. The pages are not, it's not a thick page. The pages aren't thick, but I like them. I guess if it was a heavier weight, maybe the pages wouldn't wrinkle, but I don't mind the wrinkling at all. I don't really mind the wrinkling. I don't mind it. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was asked. You guys know that these borders, they come from, let me see if I can find one. I'm not prepared here. I forgot about those. Ooh. Drop everything on the floor. All right. It's a lot of torn pages here because I tear, as you guys know. But this is a floral, a garden catalog from Brex, and I got it free. When I was doing glue books, I would use these images a lot. So now that I have them and I'm still getting them, I just tear them now and just use them for borders now, which is funny because it's funny, when I first started, I don't think I ever used like a border like that. And I think I did it one time and I kind of fell in love with it, and now it's like my jam. You guys see me do it a lot now. So I like trying to do different things. I love like using nature photos and as well, because nature photos, I don't know, for some reason I just love it. It just makes me feel peaceful when I look at it, and I love waterfalls, are my favorite. So I had to put that back there. But yeah, so again, just some nature. Anytime I see any type of greenery, I always tear it out of a magazine. This stamp image, it actually got messed up. It got a little smeared on there, but I just go with it, you guys, because everything doesn't always turn out perfectly. If I tell you I love all the images I've done, it'll be a lie. I'll actually show you some of them that I've done. Oh, this is the one that I did on camera. It was fairly easy. The hair was, I just did the hair, added a little flower, and then I just did the quote right on her face because her face was blurred. So that was pretty easy. I don't like this. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of dumb, but anyway. Yeah, if I tell you I like all of the images, that'll be a lie. I make mistakes, a lot mistakes. I do air quotes because to me it's a magazine, so you really can't make a mistake. If you don't like it, it doesn't come out the way you want, it's a magazine, just do another one. So it's not that big of a deal. This one was just a personal one. I didn't do it on camera, kind of did this one on the couch. She just reminded me of like being a single mother. Not that single mothers wear purses on their heads, but just to me it just reminded me like carrying the load of being a single mother, and that's what I was just feeling when I did that. But I don't think I ever shared that anywhere. I don't know if I did. This one I love. This is one of my favorite. I just loved all the ruffles and just doodling and all of the ruffles, even though it seemed to take forever. I just love that one. It's pretty simple, but I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to go with trying to put all the words in the ruffles, which I don't know. Sometimes I think I should have just kept going with that, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm just going and I just don't even know where I'm going with it. This was a pretty simple one, this Rihanna one. Something about her eyes just made me wanna, her eyes tell a story to me. This one I'm kind of bummed that I didn't use white. I don't know why I didn't use white, but because you can't really see the quote in the background. But you know, like I said, I don't always like everything. And then sometimes I put things in that I think I might use and they don't ever get done, like this one. I don't know what I was going to do with this, but like maybe one day I'll figure it out. I really love this one. Someone told me a story about this and I can't remember what it was, but I had no idea. I think they said this is called a bleeding heart or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. And the poem just went with it and I had no clue. I think she said a bleeding heart. I think she said the flowers are called bleeding hearts. I think so. But yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. So yeah, these two, I don't know why I put in because I don't know where I don't know. So sometimes these may never get anything on there because probably at the time I had an idea, but I have nothing now. So that's that. This one, the only thing I really loved was the hair. Everything else, eh. This one I really loved, even though I messed up her lips and I put the butterfly. I like the butterfly on her lips. I don't know why. And then I used some of my stickers from the, you know, that sticker book everybody has. I can't remember the name of it. This is like, I think, one of the first men that I did. This was like a couch potato day. I did this a while back and I like it. I like it. I just wish I would have went a little bit more bold. So I think I colored, I think I painted or colored, yeah, I colored his sweater. And I need to maybe go over it again, maybe with some white pens. Sometimes I will, sometimes I just leave it alone. Yeah, this was a sassy kind of day. It's a sassy kind of day I had there. I think this is probably the first time I ever used like a floral background, I think. No, it's not. No, it's not. Now I remember the one I did. I don't even have all my books here, so I decided to just concentrate on these, mostly these two books, so then one day I can actually do a complete flip through, because I work in so many different ones that I'll never be able to do a flip through. I really like this one for some reason. I don't know why. It just makes me feel so peaceful when I look at it. But I don't know. I really love it. I love her hair. I love doing her hair. Something about doodling with people with braids. I love it. I love hers too. And this one, I love this. This was just some scrapbook paper that someone sent me in a flow journal, and I just love that. And her wings probably should have been closer together, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, him, I did him off camera, I believe, too. I just like his coat, and I just really wanted to write in it. This one I'm not crazy about, to be honest. I don't love it at all. I messed up her lips. Don't really love it. But like I said, I still keep doing it. I'm dying to do her hair, but I just haven't found what I want to, you know, what poem or whatever, quote, not poem, but quote I want to do around her. I just have to keep looking at her. This is the J-Lo one. I actually really like this J-Lo one. I don't know why, but I like that J-Lo one. This one, I messed up her lips a little bit. This one I really love. I don't know why I love this one so much, but I love it. It was so simple, but I love it. I love it. I hate this one and this one. I hate both of these. I don't know. This is one of those days where I just, because I really wasn't feeling the images that I had, and I kind of forced these. That's why I said I don't ever want to force it, because I end up hating them. Even though, you know, I said I don't love all my images that I do, I don't want to hate them. And I hate these. I hate them. I don't like either one of those. This one wasn't forced, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I messed up her lips too. That's why she got a butterfly on her lips. So I'm not that crazy about it. I think I would have preferred to do the quote someplace else, maybe on her dress or something. I like messing with her hair though. This one I love. I love this one. It's so simple, but something about it, I just really, really love it. I don't know why, but I just love it. Something about that image just spoke to me, and I just love it. And this one too. This one I really, really love. So simple, but it was just speaking to me. It really was. I don't know what happened with this white on her lips. I think it might have rubbed off maybe on something over here. I don't know, but it's fine. This one is okay. I like it. Not super special, but I like it. This one, it's kind of sassy. This one I like. I messed up her lips too, but I always mess up the lips. This one was fun. Doing the flowers, I call these my kindergarten flowers. These are my kindergarten flowers, and then these are my kindergarten flowers, because I can't draw to save my life. But I like them. Even though I messed up her lips, I think in the end it didn't turn out too bad. Didn't turn out too bad. So I like them. And then this one is, I think, the last one that I did, right? Yeah, and I haven't done anything with her yet. I put her in here. But I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do with her yet. So that's that. So I talked you guys through that. I'll show you a couple of more. This is just pretty much for people who are new to my channel. Sometimes I like to play with paint. So this has been a little bit of everything. I used to try to do like mixed media. It's not my thing. So this was like for mixed media. This one actually, okay, oh, I'm getting a call, sorry. My headphones are ringing. It's a spam call. Anyway, so this one I actually do like. I had a lot of fun making this page. But anyway, And it's just a page I never finished. I did a background and it just kind of stayed that way. I have these stuck together because these are just painted pages that I never did anything. So sometimes I like to bring out sprays and do a magazine page with sprays. It's pretty messy, which is why I don't do it a lot. Because I'm very messy with the sprays. It goes everywhere. And but I like them. I really like them. I like them. I have paint that I need to start using. I think I used paint on this one. I think it was just paint. And it was, I just loved her smile. It just made me so happy looking at it. And that's it for this one. This one, oh, no it's not. I lied. Okay, oh, that one, I forgot about. This is my first time, okay, when I did magazine makeover. Elisa, keep messing up her name. It's Elisa or Alicia? Oh my goodness. Anyway, in magazine makeover, she did an image where she used paint on the hair, and oh my god, this took me so long to get it to where I wanted it. And I don't know if I was totally satisfied in the end, but I was like, okay, I'm happy enough, because if I keep going, I'm going to totally mess it up. But yeah, that was my first time ever using paint on hair, which I should do again, because it was, even though it was a little frustrating, it was fun. So I may try doing that again. This was fun. I loved her smile too. So yeah, I don't think I have any more. No, the rest of the pages are blank. And then last but not least, this one is similar to doing in this one where I use paint. I like this because the pages are big. This was a really weird art book that I got at the thrift store, and it's some of the images are a little questionable, so I paper clipped them. I mean, I clipped them so you don't have to see those. But this is one that I did on camera, and I really liked it. My paint pens weren't cooperating. I wish I would have used regular paint and not the paint pens. But in the end, I liked the final result. I really did. I don't know where I was going with her. I started her. I don't know where I was going. I may do something totally different. Maybe put a hat or something on her, because I don't know where I was going with this hair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with it. This one was, I hate that it got wrinkled, but I like this one. I love putting flowers and butterflies in hair, so that one was really fun to do, even though it wasn't my super favorite. This one was fun. I like this one. I loved her. I like making her hair orange. I think it was already like a reddish color, maybe. I don't even remember. I think it was. And I love the black lips. I love doing black lips for some reason. I know somebody a while back commented about the black lips. Like, I don't know about the black lips. But I like them. This one was kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting to make. I was just trying to make it colorful around her black, all the black and white. I think that's it. Yeah, I never did anything with her, as you can see. She's just sitting here waiting to be done. I don't know. I think I've done her before in an older journal. I know I remember putting a butterfly on her finger, but I think I want to do something to her. I want to add some paint or something to her hair. I just have to figure out exactly what I want to do, and of course I have to cover that up with something. But yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe I'll do it on camera. But that is it, you guys. I hope I answered all your questions that you may have had. If you have any more questions, I'm going to set this as a premiere. So if you have any more questions, I can answer them in the chat. I really, really appreciate those of you who like what I do. It just kind of, like I said, I was totally inspired by Diane Fargo, and I'm going to link her down below. I think I always have her linked. And Elisa Burke, if you ever want to try out, I suggest if it's something you want to try out, watch Diane Fargo's older videos, and you'll see where I was inspired in her work with mine. I mean, hers is amazing, Her hand lettering is wonderful. I can never, that's something I just can't, I can't. I just can't do it. I tried doing the fancy hand lettering. So, oh, and let me answer that question. So people always comment about my hand lettering, and I say that in quotes because it's not really hand lettering. It is my real handwriting. I just kind of exaggerate it a little bit. Let me see if I can share something like in my real life journaling, something that's not private. If I have something that I have some journaling on, I think I usually write like, okay, so this is my real life writing, and it's pretty similar to what you guys see. It's just not as exaggerated as what you usually see in magazine, in my magazine art pages. So it's my regular handwriting. So you see, it's not that far off. It's not that far off. So it's not really hand lettering, but I do appreciate those of you who compliment on it, because I've tried really hard to do the fancy hand lettering, and it doesn't work for me. I just don't. So I just gave up, and I just have to be me and do what I do. So I admire those who can do it, but especially when I'm in the zone and I'm creating, I can't think about how I'm writing. I'm so used to doing the writing like I do it, like exaggerating, like making them really tall letters and then making some short. I'm used to doing that now because I've been doing it for a while, so it comes naturally. So I'm sure if I would practice more of the fancy stuff, it will come more natural. But I just don't have the patience. I tried, and it's just not me. So, and it makes me a little bit different. So I always like being different. So that's pretty much it. I think that is all the questions that I answered. I probably answered some that people didn't ask, but hopefully you guys who want to try it, I hope you will. Please don't be afraid. I mean, it's just magazines. Oh, and if you want to know where I get my magazines from, I get them from 2 different places. Well, a lot of them were donated to me from, I used to babysit 2 amazing kids, and their mom gave me a huge stacks of magazines. When I told her what I did, she saved them for me. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe you do that. So she started saving the magazines for me. I found stacks, like people had recycled them and they had wrapped them up and everything in a string. I found them just in time before they got taken away. I would have took both stacks, but I had the brat with me, so I can only carry one. And the other ways that I get magazines is recyclebank.com, and I also have to thank Never Hopeless by Elizabeth for that, because that's where she said she got her magazines from, and so that's where I started getting mine. It's a website where you answer questions about recycling. You learn a lot too, I have to admit. You learn a lot. And so, and you get points as you answer the questions, and then you use the points to you can get any type of free things that they have, but I always get magazines. So I think that's it. I think that's all the questions that I had, and I hope it helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out either in the comments. You can always email me. All the information is always down in the description box. My Amazon store, where I have all the supplies except for like things from Michaels, like the books are from Michaels, and these are from Michaels. Everything else, and the Dilutions, this is a Dilution, I don't even think I said that, but this is a Dilutions book. I actually have a new one that I haven't cracked open yet, because I'm trying to finish up this one before I crack that one open. But all the other things, oh, this is eBay. If I can find one on eBay, I'll link it. I'll link the Michaels sketchbooks. And if Michaels still have these, I'll link these. If I forget anything, just let me know. All right, you guys, thank you again so much. Sometimes your comments are so sweet. They really make me tear up. I can't even, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to say sometimes. I'm just so emotional when I read your comments. But I thank you so much for your sweet comments. They really, really, really mean a lot. I'm gonna try to get some images up this week. I don't know, you guys. I was sick for a couple of days, so I was a little behind in everything. I'll try. If I don't, bear with me. I'll have it up next weekend for sure. But hopefully this video will hold you until next time. All right, you guys. Thank you again. Please subscribe if you have not already. Comment, like, share, all that good stuff. I'm really trying to get to 1K with this channel. It's been a struggle. But you know, I don't want anybody to subscribe if they're not interested in what I have to share. So I will wait until it's right. All right, you guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time. Bye.